This play is called Our Town. It was written by Thornton Wilder, produced and directed by Jason Santel, Robert Randazzo, and Joanne Mantello. In it, you will see Alexander Abad, Amani Akatali, Daniel Xaverian, Matthew Centeno, Kira Galvin, Fanula McKee, Jericho Miranda, Morgan Pettit, Paula Spoler, and many others. The name of the town is Grover's Corners, New Hampshire, just across the Massachusetts line. Latitude 42 degrees 40 minutes, longitude 70 degrees 37 minutes. The first act of the day in our town. The day is May 7th, 1901. The time is just before dawn. The sky is beginning to show some streaks of light over in the east there, behind our mountain. The morning star always gets wonderfully bright the minute before it has to go, doesn't it? Well, I'd better show you how our town lies. Up here is Main Street. Way back there is the railway station. Tracks go that way. Polish towns over across the tracks and some Canuck families. Congregational churches over there. Across the street from Presbyterian. Methodist and Unitarian are over there. Baptist churches down in the hollow by the river. Catholic churches over beyond the tracks. Here's the town hall and post office combined. Jail's in the basement. Brian once made a speech from these very steps here. Along here's a row of stores. Horse blocks and kitchen posts in front of them. First automobile's going to be coming along in about 5 years. Belonged to Banker Cartwright, our richest citizen. Lives in the big White House up on the hill. Here's the grocery store and Mr. Morgan's drugstore. Most everybody manages to look into these two stores once a day. Public school's over yonder, high school still farther over. 8:45 mornings, noon times, and 3 o'clock afternoons, the whole town can reach yelling and screaming coming from those schoolyards. This is our doctor's house, Doc Gibbs. And this is the back door. There's some scenery for those of you who think they need scenery. And this is Mrs. Gibbs' garden. Corn, peas, beans, hollyhocks, heliotrope, and a lot of burdock. In those days, our newspaper came out twice a week, the Grover's Corners Sentinel. And this is our editor Webb's house. And this is Mrs. Webb's garden. Just like Mrs. Gibbs, only it's got a lot of sunflowers too. Right here is a big butternut tree. Nice town, you know what I mean? Nobody very remarkable ever come out of it, as far as we know. The earliest tombstones on the cemetery up in the hill say 1670 to 1680. There are Grovers and Cartwrights and Gibbses and Herseys. Same names are around here now. Well, as I said, it's about dawn. The only lights on in town are in a cottage where Polish mothers just had twins, and in the Joe Crowell house where Joe Jr. is getting up so as to deliver the paper. And in the depot where Shorty Hawkins is getting ready to fly on 5:45 for Boston. Naturally, out in the country, all around, there were lights on for some time, what with milkins and so on. The townspeople sleep late. So, another day's begun. There's Doc Gibbs coming down Main Street now, coming back from that baby case. And here comes his wife, coming downstairs to make breakfast. Doc Gibbs died in 1930. A new hospital was named after him. Mrs. Gibbs died first, a long time ago in fact. She went on to her daughter Rebecca, who married an insurance man in Canton, Ohio, died there, and all the other. But her body was brought back here. She's up there now with the whole mess of Gibbses and Herseys. She was Julia Hersey before she married Doc Gibbs in the Congregational Church over there. In our town, we like to know the facts about everybody. And there's Mrs. Webb, come downstairs to get her breakfast too. There's Doc Gibbs, got that call at 1:30 this morning. And here comes Joe Crowell Jr., delivering Mr. Webb's sentinel.
Morning, Doc Gibbs.
Morning, Joe.
Somebody been sick, Doc?
No, just a pair of twins over in Polish Town.
Do you want any paper now?
Yes, I'll take it. Anything serious going on in the world since yesterday?
Yes, sir. My school teacher, Miss Fox, is getting married to a fellow over in Concord.
Oh, I declare. How do you boys feel about that?
Well, it's none of my business. But I feel when someone starts out to be a teacher, she ought to stay one.
Oh, Joe, how is your knee?
Oh, it's fine. I probably think of it. Only, like you said, it always tells me when it's going to rain.
What's it telling you today? Going to rain?
No, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You ever make a mistake?
No, sir.
wanted to tell you something about that boy, Joe Crowell there. Joe was awful bright, graduated high school head of his class, so he got a scholarship to Massachusetts Tech, graduated head of his class there too. It was all wrote up in the Boston paper at the time. Yes, going to be a great engineer, Joe was. The war broke out. He died in France. All that education for nothing.
Get up, Bessie. What's the matter for today?
There's Howie Newsom delivering the milk.
Hey, morning, Doc.
Hey, Howard.
Somebody sick?
No, this is very close up.
Grab Mrs. Goroslawski's.
Twins in. This town's getting bigger by the year.
Going right now?
No. Fine day. I'll burn through, though. Come on, Bessie.
Hello, Bessie. How old is she?
Going on 17 years now. Bessie's all mixed up that the Lockhart stopped taking the quart of milk every day. She wants to leave the McCord just the same. Keeps scolding me the whole trip.
Morning, Howie.
Morning, Mrs. Gibbs. Doc's on his way back home right now.
Is he now? Seems like you're a little later than usual today.
Something was wrong with the separator. Don't know what it was.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. Doc?
Howie?
Children! Children, it's time to get up! George? Back up! Everything all right, Frank?
Yes, I declare, easy as kittens.
Sit down and drink your coffee. Your bacon will be ready in a minute. You had to a couple hours sleep, can't you?
Mrs. Wentworth's coming over at 11. I suppose I know what it's about, too. Her stomach ain't what it ought to be.
Frank Gibbs, all told, I don't think we'll be able to get more than 3 hours sleep. I honestly don't know what's going to become of you. It's very important to me that you get some real rest soon. Children! Emily! Wally! Time to get up! I declare, you've got to speak to George. Seems like he's no help to me at all nowadays. Won't even chop me some wood.
Is he sassy to you?
No, the kid just whines. All he thinks about is baseball. George?
George, look sharp.
Yes, Mom.
George? Rebecca?
George, don't you hear your mother calling you? I suppose I can get some 40 wins.
Emily, you'll be late for school. Wally, it's 7 o'clock. You wash up good or I'll come up there and do it myself. Mom, what dress shall I wear? Don't make any more noise. Your father's been out all night. I watched an iron blue gingham for you special.
Oh my, I hate that dress!
What's up with you?
Every day I go to school dressed like a sing turkey.
Now, Rebecca, you always look very nice.
Oh, Mama, George is throwing soap at me!
Come up there. Slap both of you. That's what I'll do.
We got a factory in our town too. Here, makes blankets. Cartwrights own it and run them a fortune.
Now, children, I won't have it. Breakfast is just as good as any other meal, and I won't have you scarving it down like wolves. Wally, put your book away.
Aw, Mom! By 10 o'clock, I've got to know all about Canada.
You know the rules just as well as I do. No books at the table. As for me, I'd rather have my children healthy than bright.
I'm both, Mama. You know I am. I'm the brightest girl in school for my age. I have a wonderful memory.
Eat your breakfast, dear.
I'm bright too, but I'm looking at my stamp collection.
Well, I'll talk to your father when he's more well-rested. It seems to me like 25 cents a week is enough for a boy your age.
Come on, Mom. I got a lot of stuff to buy.
Strawberry phosphates, that's all you spend it on.
I don't see how Rebecca comes to have so much money. She has more than $1.
I've been saving it up gradual.
Well, dear, it's always important to spend some every now and then.
Mama, do you know what I love most in the world? Do you? Money.
Eat your breakfast.
I don't want any more.
Come on,
I don't want any more.
You're telling me
I'm not. I don't want any more.
ridiculous.
Okay, okay. Oh, come on, George.
Get out. Come on.
It's really slow.
Out of my house.
Oh, you're just getting my
So, Rebecca, you remember to tell Mrs. Foster I sent her my congratulations?
Yes, Mom.
Pick up your feet, Rebecca. You look really nice.
Goodbye. Bye.
Here. Oh, you're not one of mine. Here, have some. It won't hurt you. Here. Morning, Myrtle. How's your cold been? Well, I still get that tickling feeling in my throat. I told Charles I wouldn't come to choir practice tonight and wouldn't be any use. I figured while I was resting I could string some of these beans. Well, question. Have you tried singing over your voice? No. I somehow can't manage to do that and stay on the key. Well, here, let me help you. Beans have been really good this year. I figured I would put up 40 quarts if it kills me. The children say they hate them, but I've noticed they're able to get them down all winter. Oh, Myrtle, I've got to tell you something right now, or else I'll simply burst. Why, Julia Gibbs. Here, give me some more of those beans. Say, did one of those second-hand furniture men from Boston come to visit you last Friday? No. Well, he called on me, and at first I thought he was a patient waiting to see Dr. Gibbs. And Myrtle Webb, he wormed his way into my parlor and offered me $350 for Grandmother Wentworth's high boy as I'm sitting here. Why, Julia Gibbs? He did that old thing. Why, it was so big I almost didn't know where to put it. I almost gave it to my cousin Hester Wilcox. Well, you're going to take it, aren't you? Well, I don't know. You don't know? $350? What's come over you? Well, if I could actually get the doctor to take me on a real trip and sell it like that. You know, Myrtle, it's been the dream of my life to see Paris, France. Oh, well, I guess it sounds silly, I suppose. I mean, I promised myself that at some point I'd go somewhere real. Well, how does the doctor feel about it? Well, we've beating about the bush a little. But if I get my legacy, that's the way I put it, I'd force him to take me. What did he say? Well, you know him. He hasn't said a serious thing to me since I married him. No, he said it might make him discontented with Grover's Corners to go traipsing about Europe. Better let well enough alone, he says. But yet, Myrtle, every 2 years we get to go to the battlefields of the Civil War, and he says that that's enough treat for anybody. Well, Mr. Webb just admires the way Dr. Gibbs knows everything about the Civil War. Mr. Webb's got a good mind to give up Napoleon and move over to the Civil War. Only the way Dr. Gibbs is one of the greatest experts in the country just makes him despair. Yes, he is. In fact, Dr. Gibbs is never as happy as when he's at Antietam or Gettysburg. The times I have been over those hills, Myrtle, pacing it all out as though we were going to buy the place, stopping at every single bush. Well, Julia, if that second-hand man is really serious about buying it, you sell it, okay? Then you keep dropping little hints from time to time. That's how I got to see the Atlantic Ocean, you know. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bringing it up in the first place. It just seems to me that at least once in your life before you die, you should go to a place where they don't speak English and they don't even want to.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies. Now we're going to skip a few hours, but first we want a little more information about the town. Sort of a scientific account, you might say. So I've asked Professor Miller of our state university to sketch in a few details of our past history here. Is Professor Miller here? May I introduce Professor Willard of our state university. A few brief notes, please, Professor. Unfortunately, our time is limited.
Grover's Corners. Let me see. Grover's Corners lies on the old Pleistocene granite of the Appalachian Range. I may say, it's some of the oldest land in the world. We're very proud of that. A shelf of Devonian basalt crosses it vestiges of Mesozoic shale and some sandstone outcroppings. But that's all more recent, 200, 300 million years old. Some highly interesting fossils have been found. I may say, unique fossils. 2 miles out of tiny Sally Speckman's cow pasture. They can be seen in our museum at any time. That is, at any reasonable time. Shall I read some of Professor Gruber's notes on the meteorological situation, mean precipitation, etc.?
Afraid we won't have time for that, Professor. We might have a few words on the history of man here.
Ah, yes. Anthropological data. Early Amerindian stock. Cotahuasi tribes. No evidence before the 10th century of this era. Now seem to have suddenly disappeared. Possible traces in 3 families. Migration towards the end of the 17th century of English Bracteocephalic blue-eyed stock, for the most part. Since then, some southern Mediterranean.
And the population, Professor?
Within the town limits, 2,640.
Just a moment.
Ah, yes, indeed. The population at the moment is 2,642. The postal district brings in 507 more, making a total of 3,149. Mortality and birth rates constant. By McPherson's gauge, 6.0.
Thank you very much, Professor. Well, very much obliged to you, I'm sure.
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
This way, Professor. Thank you again. Now the political and social report. Editor Webb. Oh, Mr. Webb?
He'll be out in just a minute. He cut his hand while he was eating an apple.
Thank you, Mrs. Webb.
Charles, everybody's waiting.
Mr. Webb is publisher and editor of the Grover's Corner Sentinel. That's our local paper, you know.
Well, I don't have to tell you that we're run here by board of selectmen. All males over the age of 21. Women voting direct. We're lower middle class, sprinkling of professional men, 10% illiterate laborers. Politically, we're 86% Republican, 6% Democrat, 4% Socialist. Rest indifferent. Religiously, we're 85% Protestant, 12% Catholic. Rest indifferent.
Have you any comments, Mr. Webb?
Very ordinary town, if you ask me. A little better behaved than most. Probably a lot duller. But our young people, you seem to like it well enough. 90% of them graduated from high school, settled down right here to live, even when they've been away to college.
Now, is there anyone in the audience who has any questions they'd like to ask Mr. Webb?
Is there much drinking in Grover's Corners?
Well, ma'am, I don't know what you call much. Saturday nights, the farmhands meet down at Eller Greenhoff's stable in Hollersome. We've gotten 1 or 2 town drunks, but they're always hiring horses every time an evangelist comes into town. Yeah, I'd say liquor ain't a regular thing in the house here. Except in the medicine chest. Right, good there for snake bites, you know? Always was.
Is there no one in this town who
Come forward, will you? Where we can all hear you. You were saying?
Is there no one in this town who realizes social inequality and the industrial corruption?
Oh yes, everybody is something terrible. Seems like they spend most of their time talking about who's rich and who's poor.
Then why don't they do something about it?
Oh, I don't know. I guess we're all hunting like everybody else for a way that diligent and sensible can rise to the top, and the lazy and quarrelsome can sink to the bottom. But that ain't easy to find. Meanwhile, we do all we can to help those that can't help themselves, and those that can, we just leave them alone. Are there any other questions for me?
Mr. Webb, is there any culture or love of beauty in Grover's Corners?
Well, ma'am, there ain't much. Not in the sense you mean. Come to think of it, there's some girls that play piano at the high school commencement. But they ain't happy about it. No, ma'am, there ain't that much culture here, but maybe this is the place to tell you that we have a lot of pleasures of kind here. We like the sun coming over the mountain in the morning. And we notice a good deal about the birds. We pay a lot of attention to them. And we watch the change of the seasons. Oh yes, everybody knows about them. But those other things, yeah, you're right, man, very much. Robinson Crusoe, and the Bible, and Handel's Largo, we all know that, and Whistler's Mother. Those are as far as we go.
I thought so. Thank you, Mr. Webb.
Thank you, Mr. Webb. Now we'll go back to the town. It's early afternoon. All 2,642 have had their dinners and all the dishes have been washed. There's an early afternoon calm in our town. A bustling, a humming in the schoolyards. Only a few buggies on Main Street. Horses dozing at the beach posts. You all remember what it's like. Doc Gibson's office, tapping people and making them say ah. Mr. Webb's back there cutting his lawn. One man in 10 thinks it's a privilege to push his own lawnmower. No, sir, it's later than I thought.
I know.
I can't, Louise. I've got to go home and help my mother. I promise. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye.
Emily, walk simply. Who do you think you are today?
Oh, Papa, you're terrible. 1 minute you tell me to stand up straight, the next you call me names. I just don't listen to you.
Oh, I never been kissed from such a great lady before. Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Forrest.
Go out and play in the fields, young man. You got no business playing baseball on Main Street.
Awfully sorry, Mrs. Forrest. Hello, Emily.
Hello.
You made a fine speech in class.
Well, I was really ready to talk about the Monroe Doctrine, but at the last minute, Miss Corcoran made me talk about the Louisiana Purchase instead. I worked an awful long time on both of them.
You know, Emily, from my window up there, I can see your head. That's when you're doing homework over in your room.
Why, can you?
You certainly do stick to it. I don't see how you could sit still that long. I guess you like school.
Well, I always feel it's something you have to go through.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, really. It passes the time.
Emily, what do you think? We might set up some kind of telegraph from your window to mine. And once in a while, you could give me a hint or two about one of those algebra problems. No, not the answers. Of course not, Emily. Just some little hint.
Oh. I think hints are allowed, so, if you get stuck, George, you whistle to me and I'll give you some hints.
Emily, you're just naturally bright, I guess.
I figured that's just the way a person's born.
Yeah. You see, Emily, I want to be a farmer. And my Uncle Luke says whenever I'm ready, I could just work on his farm. And if I'm good, I could gradually have it.
You mean the house and everything?
Yeah. Thanks for talking. I better get going to the baseball field. Good afternoon, Mrs. Webb.
Good afternoon, George.
So long, Emily.
So long, George.
Emily, come and help me string some of these beans for winter. George Gibbs let himself a real conversation, didn't he? He's growing up. How old would George be now?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he must be almost 16.
Mama, I made a speech in class today, and I was very good.
Well, you must recite it for your father at supper. What was it about?
The Louisiana Purchase. I'm going to make speeches all my life. Oh, Mama, are these big enough?
Try and get them a little bigger if you can.
Mama, can I ask you a question? Serious?
Seriously, dear, not serious.
Seriously. Will you?
Of course.
Mama, am I good looking?
Of course you are. All of my children have got good features. I'd be ashamed if they hadn't.
Oh, Mama, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, am I pretty?
I already told you. Yes. You have a nice, young, pretty face. I've never heard of such foolishness.
Oh, Mama, you never tell us the truth about anything.
I am telling you the truth.
Mama, were you pretty?
Well, I was, if I do say it. I was the prettiest girl in town, next to Baby Cartwright.
But Mama, you've got to say something about me. Am I pretty enough to get anybody, to get people interested in me?
Emily, you make me tired. Now, I've already told you. You're pretty enough for all normal purposes.
Oh, Mama, you're no help at all.
Come along now, and bring that bowl with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Webb. Thank you, Emily. We have to interrupt again here. You see, there are some more things we'd like to explore about the town. I think this is a good time to tell you that the Cartwright interests have just begun building a new bank in Grover's Corners. Had to go to Vermont for the marble, sorry to say. And they asked a friend of mine whether she put in the cornerstone. for people to dig up 1,000 years from now. Of course, I put in a copy of Mr. Webb Sentinel and in the New York Times. We're sort of interested in this because some scientific fellows have found a way of painting all that reading matter with a glue, the silica glue, that'll make it keep 1,000, 2,000 years. We're putting in the Bible, the Constitution of the United States, and a copy of William Shakespeare's plays. What do you say, folks? What do you think? You know, Babylon once had 2 million people in it, and all we know about it is the names of the kings and some copies of wheat contracts, and contracts for the sale of slaves. Yet every night, all those families sat down to supper, and the father came home from his work, and the smoke went up in the chimney, same as here. That even in Greece and Rome, all we know about the real lives of people is what they wrote in joking poems and comedies for the theater back then. So I'm going to have a copy of this play put in the cornerstone, and the people 1,000 years from now will know a few simple facts about us, more than the Treaty of Versailles and the Lindbergh flight. See what I mean? So, people 1,000 years from now, this is the way we were. In the provinces north of New York, at the beginning of the 20th century, this is the way we were. In our growing up, in our marrying, in our living, and in our dying.
Listen here, everybody. Music comes into the world to give pleasure. Let's try verse 2 from the top. Get out of your head that music's only good when it's loud. You can beat loudness to the Methodists. You couldn't beat it if you tried. Now again, tenors.
Emily.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't work at all. Isn't the moon just so terrible?
Emily, did you get the third problem?
Which?
The third.
Why, yes, George. That's the easiest of them all.
I don't see it, Emily. Just give me a hint.
I'll tell you one thing. The answer's in yards.
In yards? How do you mean?
In square yards.
In square yards?
Yes, George, don't you see?
Yeah.
In square yards of wallpaper.
Wallpaper. Oh, I see. Thanks, Emily.
You're welcome. My, isn't the room just so terrible? The choir practice going on. I bet if you hold your back for a moment, you could hear the train all the way to Contico. Hear it?
What do you know?
Well, I guess I'd better go back and try to work.
Thanks, Emily. And good night.
Good night, George.
Before I forget it, how many of you will be able to come in next Tuesday afternoon and sing at Fred and Percy's wedding? Show of hands. That'll be fun. That'll be right nice. We'll be doing the same music we did at Jane Troutbridge's wedding last month. We will now be doing a piece called Art Thou Weary, Art Thou Languid? It's a question, ladies and gentlemen. Make it talk.
Yes, Mom.
Make yourself comfortable, George. I'll only keep you busy. George, how old are you?
16, almost 17.
What is it that you want to do after school's over?
You know, Pa, I want to be a farmer on a farm.
You'll be willing, will you? To wake up early every morning to milk and feed the stock, and you'll be able to hoe and hay all day.
Yeah, but what do you say?
Well, George, while I was in my office today, I heard a funny sound. What do you think it was? It was your mother chopping wood. Now there you see your mother, waking up early, cooking meals all day long, washing and ironing, and she still has to go out in the backyard to chop wood. I suppose she just got tired of asking. She gave up and decided it was easier for her to do it herself. And you eat her meals for the clothes that she keeps nice for you. And you run off and play baseball. She's a hired girl to keep around the house, but we don't like her. Well, maybe all I have to do is read to your attention. Here's an handkerchief. George, I've decided to raise your allowance to 25 cents. Not for chopping wood for your mother, because that's a present you give to her, but because you're getting older. And I imagine there must be things you find to do.
Thanks, Pa.
Let's see. Tomorrow's your payday. You can count on it. Suppose Rebecca wanted to increase the pay too. Now, where is your mother? Choir practice has never run as late as this before.
It's only 8:30, Pa.
I don't know why she's even in that old choir. She hasn't got any more voice than an old crow. Chasing around the streets at night. It's about the time you're retired, don't you think?
Yes, Pa.
That's everybody. Get them safe.
Good night. Oh, good night. You hope so. I hope you Good night, Martha. Good night, Mrs. Foster. I'll tell Mr. Webb. I just know he'll want to put it in the paper.
Mine's late.
Oh, good night, Irma. Myrtle, Webb. Did you look at that moon?
Tato Weather for sure.
Naturally, I didn't want to say a word about it in front of the others, but now that we're alone, it really is the worst scandal that ever was in this town. When? Silence this.
Now, Luella.
But Julia, to have the organist of the church drink and drunk year after year? You know he was drunk tonight.
Now, Luella, we all know about Mr. Simpson's troubles, and Dr. Ferguson knows too. So if Dr. Ferguson decides to keep him within the church, his job, best thing we can do is just
Not to notice it.
Oh, not to notice it, but it's getting worse.
No, it isn't, Luella. It's getting better. I've been at choir twice as long as now. It doesn't happen anywhere near so often. My, I hate to go to bed on a night like this. I better be getting home. Those children will be up till all hours. Good night, Luella.
Can you get home safe, Luella?
It's as bright as day. I can see there's some scowling through the window now. I think you need to attend to the medical carry on.
Well, we had a real good time.
You're late enough.
Oh, Frank, take me later than usual.
And you gossiping at the quarter with a lot of hens.
Frank, don't be so grouchy. Smell the heliotrope with me in the moonlight.
I read it, as usual. What were the girls gossiping about today?
Well, believe me, there is something to gossip about.
Simon Simpson far gone, was he?
Worst I've ever seen it. How will that end, Frank? Dr. Ferguson can't forgive me forever.
I suppose I know more about Mr. Simpson's affairs than anyone else in this town. Some people simply ain't made for the small town life. I don't know how that'll end, but there's nothing you can do about it but leave it alone. Come, get it.
No, Frank. I've been worried about you.
What are you worried about?
Well, I think that it's my duty as your wife to make sure you get some real rest, change soon. If I get my legacy, I'm going to insist upon it.
No, Julia, there's no sense in going over that again.
You're just unreasonable.
Come on, let's get inside. Next thing you know, you'll catch a cold. Oh, I gave George a piece of my mind tonight. Expect to have you in the workshop for about a week or so. Oh, no, that's all right. Let's start getting upstairs.
It just seems like there's so much to pick up around nowadays. No, Frank, Mrs. Fairchild locks her door every single night. All those people in that part of town do.
They're all getting acidified. That's the trouble with them. They haven't got anything fit to burgle and they know it.
Rebecca, get out of here. There's only room for one at this window. Who is spoiling everything?
Oh, well, let me just look a minute.
Use your own window.
I did, but there's no moon there. George, do you know what I think? Do you? I think that maybe the moon is getting nearer and nearer, and there'll be a big explosion.
Rebecca, you don't know anything. If the moon were getting near, the people that sit at night with their telescopes would see it, they'd tell about it, and it would be all in the newspapers.
George, is the moon shining on South America and Canada and half the whole world?
Probably is.
"9:30. Most of the lights are out. No, there's Constable Warren, trying a few doors on Main Street. And here comes Editor Webb, putting his newspaper to bed.
Good evening, Bill.
Evening, Mr. Webb.
Quite a mood.
Yep.
All quiet tonight.
Simon Simpson's rolling around. I just saw his wife moving out to hunt for him, so I looked the other way. There he is now.
Good evening, Simon. Town's held down for the night pretty well. Good evening, Simon. Town settled down for the night pretty well. I guess you better do the same. Can I walk all the way with you? Good night.
I don't know how it's going to end, Mr. Webb.
He's seen a pack of trouble. One thing after another. Oh, Bill, if you see my son smoking any cigarettes, just give him a word, will you? He thinks a lot of you, Bill.
Oh, Mr. Webb, I don't think that boy's smoking no cigarettes. Leastways no more than 2 or 3 a year.
I hope not. Good night, Bill.
Night, Mr. Webb.
Who's that up there? Is that you, Myrtle?
No, it's me, Papa.
Oh, why aren't you in bed?
I don't know. I just can't sleep. Isn't the moon just so wonderful? And the smell of Mrs. Gibbs' heliotropes. Can you smell it?
Yes. Have any troubles on your mind? Have you, Emily?
Troubles, Papa? No.
Well then, you go enjoy yourself, but don't let your mother catch you. Good night, Emily.
Good night, Papa.
I never told you about the letter that Jane Croft got from her minister when she was sick. He wrote Jane a letter, and on the envelope, the address was like this. Jane Croft, the Croft Farm, Grover's Corners, Sutton County, New Hampshire, United States of America.
What's so funny about that?
Oh, well, listen, it's not finished yet. United States of America, continent of North America, the Western Hemisphere, the Earth, the solar system, the universe, and the mind of God. That is what it said on the envelope.
What do you know?
And the postman brought it just the same.
What do you know?
That's the end of the first act, friends. Go and smoke now, go smoke.